Hi everyone, Cendril here. Before we continue on with Legacy of the Void, one more thing I wanted to add at the beginning of this episode about the cutscene from last episode was the walking away from the explosion and then getting warped out. Awesome touch. Forgot to mention that. So, just top notch. Really enjoyed that cutscene. Okay, let's continue.
Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
What he just did.
The Nerazim fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Because they're allies.
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
No new unit because we got the awesome monolith defense. Choices though, as warp harmonization, being able to warp in immortals right now, for instance, is really tempting. Orbital Strike is really cool. Freeze enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. I bet that's extremely good. Depending on how big the temporal fields are. Being able to freeze enemy units for 20 seconds, that's a lot. I'm really used to the Orbital Strike. This is tempting. Because I can always make probes. The thing I like about the Orbital Simulator is its early gas. Because I need to have probes mining minerals at the beginning. And then I don't ever have to worry about sending probes. I just build the building and boom, it starts getting Vespene gas. Done. Orbital reinforcements is exactly like deployed pylon, except I get a little bit extra. So that's tempting. I'm going to go with warp harmonization. Okay. I'll send some probes to harvest space between gas. Being able to warp in faster and being able to warp in the Immortals and other units once we have access to them, I'm totally down for. That's worth it to me.
An Ardeen, Shakuras.
Shakuras has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
New unit. Sentry. Robotic support unit. Can use shield recharge and guardian shield.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient Purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Hey, desperate times. Literally, the end is coming. We need to use every last tech, trick, anything we can use. What are you?
They are attacking the facility.
Well, they need to go down.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors.
Your conversation.
The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
Great question.
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The Deul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
I'm fine with that.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
I'll make it their fate.
The Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature.
Huh.
I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original Purifiers.
Huh. That's a very interesting take, correct? Very interesting.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Forbidden weapon. Recover the Purifier technology.
If we are to obtain the Purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Defense cannons online. Tal'Darim forces detected. We get the Sentry, shield recharge and guardian shield, text ground and air units. It's a support unit. We're going to try to do the bonus rewards because I'd like 15 more Solarite. Complete forbidden weapon. Don't let the Tal'Darim displacement beam destroy any of your units. That sounds bad. Pull the plug. Destroy 6 Tal'Darim gateways or warp gates. Okay. Defend the ramp leading your base with photon cannons. Oh, I'll be doing more than that. Easiest place to fend off enemy attacks. They're going to have much more to deal with than just photon cannons. Not super evil laugh. Not until it happens. That looks bad.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against
Lame.
Nexus's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility.
Nobody liked you.
You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Going in. Because apparently displacement beam is slow. Reach the technology vault.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach
Oh, you
the
can
vault
see
before it is destroyed.
the route it's taking.
The Shadow Guard waits.
Can I break these open? Guardian Shield creates a range 4 aura, reduces all incoming damage to friendly units by 2, lasts 15 seconds. Sentry can also shield recharge, just like our shield batteries.
Your command. We stand watch. I walk the shadowed path. So be it. We shall shield this world.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Please do.
Your command is law.
Sentries. Oh, they're good at restoring if they... Oh, that wasn't my unit.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
There we go. We can now have sentries warped in. And I see the purifier beam. Warp into sentry. Okay, let's go. Guess I can walk this way, see what's over here. Warp in probes and get some additional defenses up. Oh, well, apparently I'm not going that way.
Tal'Darim have blocked this route with a force field. We will have to find a way around it to destroy its power source.
Watch out for the super beam of death. Probe, get back here. I'm so gonna lose units to this thing.
Our forces are near the displacement beam.
We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
I will try to do just that.
It appears the station scientists
Hey, Solarite.
were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it.
Did it.
Excellent. Solarite gathered.
Alright, we got one thing of solarite. Hopefully we can find all three. That's an immortal, that's lame.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Awesome. Alright, let's get building. Okay, you warp in that. Warp in a Dark Shrine. Warp in Robotics Facility. Warp in a Forge. Warp in Pylons. You're going to be coming over this way. Yay, defenses! Yeah, you can just power down. How about that? I was looking for solarite. We can't go that way. Which way would we go? Up here. Okay. Oh, I can't build on that. That's lame. That went fast. Grab that. Grab the gas. Here it comes. And an immortal.
From the shadows I come.
Awesome. Let's keep going. What's over here? More solarite? Huh? Please?
Alalax's warriors have established a large stronghold here. Templar, pull back. We do not have time to engage this base.
No, I did not. Did not blow up either of the pylons, unfortunately.
Forces are looking for some excitement, Hierarch.
They are. Hey, I almost wiped it out. Actually, that may not be. I would so get a probe killed if I tried to turn that into a base. But what I will do. Pull the plug. Are you gonna hit that? You're gonna hit that pylon, aren't you? It was lose no buildings, units, the displacement beam. You're killing the sentries. I didn't notice that. Alright, move quickly. Actually, before that, let me warp in a few more units. I do require more Vespene gas.
From the shadows I come.
Also, I want some sentries. Alright. Let's keep going. Because here comes the laser beam of death. Unfortunately, Solarite wasn't over there. There's Solarite here.
Another Solarite sample obtained.
There's one more somewhere. Hopefully over here.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Sweet! I want the pylon. This Colossus needs to die. Okay. With that, I can warp in more forces here. Let's warp in 3 sentries, an immortal.
I return to serve.
More Centurions.
I walk the shadowed path.
A few more sentries.
The shadowed
Dragoon.
I have returned.
Okay. Hey, Craig, can you bring these online? Thank you.
Stasis.
They only shoot for 6, so kind of like a Marine. Alright, let's hope we can find the other Solarite.
I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
The warp prisms are acting as power, so if we blow them up... There's a path down here I think I want to check out. See if Solarite's down here. It seems to be a side path. Yep!
We have acquired all of the raw Solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
You should see them! Kinda did. Kinda was here. Can't hurt me without power. Unfortunately, there's more here. Darn it. Warping in forces. That's that.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith.
It wasn't that close.
They're on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well.
Okay.
I will have to examine it more closely.
Forbidden weapon, danger zone. Solar powered 100. We got all the bonus objective Solarite. And we did the danger zone and pulled the plug. You got about 15 minutes. I would say... wasn't that close to the showed in the cutscene. Probably 20. It was getting close. At least on normal. I bet it moves faster on higher difficulty levels. Maybe 20 on normal. Hard to say. But I felt like I was moving at a pretty good clip. Yes, I did the side destroy the Tal'Darim Gateway. That side base, which you could expand to if you sent a drone over there, but I was worried about this. I was worried more about the achievement. If you can clear that base out and set up an expansion base there, that may help you. I don't know if you have the time. I suppose you should try to do it as quickly as possible so you can get more resources flowing in for higher difficulties to make a bigger push, warp in even more units. That's my guess anyway. Regardless, there's a pretty big time crunch there, so move quickly.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix?
Phoenix!
How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced. An Adanium shell composed of a trillic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
Sure!
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
It's Phoenix! He's back, in a way, kind of. I mean, yes, advanced AI. But, hey, it's Phoenix! Yeah, I really liked him in Starcraft 1. He's a really cool character. And he's back, in a way. You know, in a way, because it's just highly advanced AI. But you know what? I'm down.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times. And now, you lead the Protoss.
Yep.
I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
That's awesome,
I
Phoenix.
was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Oh no.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And I fallen to the Zerg as well?
Yep.
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis?
A long time.
Becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
Well,
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
because...
I
Oh, can't
we
tell
are
him.
facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
No, can't tell him. Just... It hurts Sartanis too much to tell him. But, you know what? We have Phoenix with us. That's great.
These new Purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness.
Oh, wow.
Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
So, super advanced
How
AI.
accurate?
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
Whoa.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
There's a chance.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact?
That's a good point.
Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
Fair enough. Could be slightly different. Got the solarite, but nothing to really do with it, so...
We have acquired new robotic support technology for review.
Robotic support. We can have the sentries, which we saw. Restore shields to 2 friendly units simultaneously, so it's better at it. Decrease damage done to friendly nearby units with the Guardian Shield, but double shield recharge. Correx has outfitted our sentries with portable shield batteries, allowing them to restore shields in combat. In addition to the sentries' own shielding capabilities, this should substantially mitigate our casualties on the battlefield. We also have purifiers, so...
Carax has utilized data from glaciers to bring the robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely, Hierarch.
So we also have the purifiers. So instead of the Centurions, we could use Sentinels.
Shall be purified.
Charges into battle and intercepts enemy ground units. Revives after taking fatal damage. Created to replace Zealots on the front lines, Sentinels are both resilient and expendable. Automatic self-recovery systems reassemble their bodies upon destruction. They are outfitted with basic AI instead of a tip or personality. Just basic AI. Go swing and kill this. Okay? Revives the Sentinel upon death can occur once every 120 seconds. Awesome! I'm going to stick with the Centurions. Nothing here, here. Boost attack and movement speed of friendly units. Transforms to generate a power field. Ooh. Transfers the Energizer and creates a power field as if it were a pylon. The Energizer is immobile in this mode. But why is that important? Because then we can warp units in wherever we have one of these, instead of having to warp in a pylon. I like warping in the pylon, but sometimes we don't have the energy for it. When we don't, this can be our secondary plan. That's cool. We're sticking with the Energizer. As much as I would like to double shield recharge. Chrono Beam. Increase target-friendly units' attack speed and movement speed by 50% for 10 seconds. Cool. We'll stick with that, but mainly the phasing mode. Equipped with onboard chrono boosters, Energizers are designed to enhance the speed of Purifier shock troops. Each Energizer can also generate a power field, enabling access to the psionic matrix and warp network in hostile territory. Give me a second. Throat just wanted to die there. We're fine. I have a drink next to me. Okay.
Our scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system.
That's bad.
We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness, but I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them, a truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
Fair enough. The screen's gonna freeze there for a second, and probably flicker. Just checking time. I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. Next time, we'll see what the missions we have available to us are, and choose one. We have a lot of different options for units, and I think that's really cool. You have all these different play styles, and it'd be interesting to hear which ones you all like. Let me know in the comments. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.